Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer was extremely pleased with this monitor from the moment it arrived. Setup was incredibly simple, requiring only the attachment of the base and connection of power and display cables. The only minor inconvenience was the close proximity of the rear input ports to the monitor's backplate, which slightly hampered the use of a thicker display cable. Despite this, the monitor powered on without issue. Initial testing revealed a small amount of screen flickering, easily resolved by adjusting the refresh rate in both the operating system and the monitor's on-screen display, OSD. Furthermore, the reviewer was able to overclock the monitor beyond its advertised refresh rate, achieving a smooth 165 Hz performance. This significantly improved the visual experience, eliminating any remaining flickering or stuttering. The ELM, Extreme Low Motion Blur, function was also praised for its ability to maintain clear image quality even during fast-paced on-screen motion. The image quality itself was impressive, particularly the color reproduction of the IPS panel, which compared favorably to a higher resolution monitor already owned by the reviewer. The brightness levels were also deemed comparable. The reviewer expressed confidence in the monitor's backlight longevity, anticipating better performance than a previously owned model. Even after extended use, the monitor continued to perform flawlessly, with no significant backlight bleed or noticeable degradation in image quality. Compatibility with a high-end graphics card was also seamless, delivering a remarkably smooth gaming experience at the overclocked refresh rate. Overall, the reviewer considers this monitor an exceptional value for its price, particularly at the manufacturer's suggested retail price, and highly recommends it.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer upgraded from a slower nano IPS monitor, experiencing persistent ghosting and perceived sluggishness even with overdrive enabled. Driven by the belief that TN panels offer superior speed, they opted for this monitor and found the improvement significant. Their gaming setup, featuring a high-end processor and graphics card, primarily utilizes this monitor for a specific game. While acknowledging that the color accuracy isn't as refined as their previous IPS monitor, the reviewer highlights this monitor's superior speed as its main advantage. Ghosting is virtually non-existent except in extremely fast-paced scenarios where it's arguably a limitation of the source material rather than the monitor itself. Tracking moving objects remains exceptionally clear and precise, a stark contrast to their prior experience. Black levels are considerably better than those offered by the IPS panel, and the monitor accurately reproduces sRGB colors, especially after calibration. The low-motion blur technology, ELM Sync, functions effectively, although some minor double imaging is present during rapid transitions. Brightness is reduced when using ELM Sync, making it less ideal for brightly lit rooms. The monitor's extensive menu options offer ample customization. Overdrive settings work well, both with and without the low-motion blur technology enabled. G-Sync integration proves reliable, avoiding the compatibility problems encountered with the previous monitor. However, the reviewer notes that the color reproduction, while improved over older TN panels, doesn't match the vibrancy of their previous IPS display. Viewing angles are limited, as expected with this type of panel, but pose no practical issue for gaming. A minor defect in the initial purchase, a single dead pixel, highlights the need for thorough inspection upon delivery. The reviewer concludes by strongly suggesting that the advertised response times of many IPS monitors are misleading in practical use and that this monitor's true 1 millisecond GTG response time offers a noticeable improvement for fast-paced gaming. They further mention occasional minor G-Sync inconsistencies requiring a simple restart to resolve.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer found this monitor to be a compelling option, particularly given its specifications and price point. The image quality is excellent, exhibiting good color accuracy even without calibration, a detail corroborated by other technical reviews. G-Sync compatibility functioned flawlessly, with no perceptible increase in input lag or response time. The refresh rate dynamically adjusted according to the in-game frame rate, resulting in a smooth and tear-free gaming experience. Overclocking capabilities allowed for a higher refresh rate, further enhancing the fluidity of gameplay. The monitor's design is also noteworthy. The thin bezel contributes to a modern aesthetic, and the stand surpasses the build quality of others previously owned by this reviewer. A side-by-side comparison with an older, but still high-quality, IPS monitor revealed surprisingly similar image quality in terms of brightness, uniformity, and color accuracy in sRGB mode. While this wasn't a rigorous scientific comparison, it highlighted the impressive performance of this newer model. The only design element the reviewer wasn't entirely fond of was the external power supply, preferring the integrated power solution of their older monitor. The HDR10 functionality, however, proved less impressive. The reviewer found the image quality superior with HDR10 disabled, noting a deterioration in desktop color and brightness with the feature enabled. While acknowledging the potential for HDR10 to improve with future game and operating system updates, the reviewer currently deems it somewhat underwhelming. In conclusion, this reviewer considers this monitor an exceptional choice for those seeking a G-Sync compatible IPS monitor. They emphasize the importance of focusing on build quality, panel type, resolution, and size when choosing a monitor, rather than being overly influenced by marketing terms like response time. This monitor effectively met these criteria and offered a competitive price compared to similar models. While the HDR functionality is currently disappointing, the overall performance and features make this a purchase they would likely repeat, especially if available at a discounted price.